Gemini, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energies around you at the moment, and then we will take a look into the events coming up for you in the next few months. Now, let's start with your main energy. All right, your first message today is believe in the impossible. And with this energy, we can tell right away that something you think it's never going to happen, it's already happening. Something that you see as impossible, in fact, is already taking shape around you, perhaps in a place where you cannot see it yet, but it's definitely moving towards you with this card. There is a lot of hidden energy in your current situation. With this blue moon, something is not revealed to you, at least not yet. This is a card that also brings a very intense emotional energy that struggles to come up on the surface for reasons that we'll have to find out about. And so let's do that. Let's look into this energy. Let's do our 3 shuffles and let's begin with your reading. Okay. All right. The first thing that comes up in this reading is a strong energy from this King of Swords reversed. This is someone who is shut down emotionally, completely. Someone who has created not just a wall around them, but a whole fortress to keep them protected and hidden from something or someone. And now we see why that energy is hidden at this moment. This could be you, Gemini, or someone you're dealing with. But overall, we see how this person is closed up at the moment. And it's something that at the same time brings to them some sort of pain. Don't mistake the silent person as someone who does not have anything to say or someone who doesn't have feelings. The absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. I always say that. It's important to know. And in fact, the existence of those walls alone means that there is something that needs to be protected, something that wants to come out. Perhaps something they wish they could say or express somehow. But right now, it feels like moving mountains. Impossible, right? But the most interesting thing is that at the same time, I do see movement. We have this justice energy, which is telling us that this hidden energy and this need to keep it secret, it's actually going to be counterbalanced by something else, which in this case, I do perceive as movement. It's definitely unexpected given the current state of the situation, but someone is coming towards you, Gemini. But they're moving so slow. Look at this Knight of Pentacles right here. Slowest moving energy in the deck. We'll have to see what this is about because nevertheless, there is movement around them, around the situation. They're also moving slow because they have to carry themselves and all their walls with them. Now, I definitely pick up on another very interesting energy here, which I think it will make more sense to you than it does to me. This King of Swords is actually trying to test the other person. Say that this is someone external, not you. This person wants to come in. They want to put themselves in a position where you can see them, where you can access them, so that you can work your way through those walls. In other words, this is someone who comes in and wants you to do the work in order to show them that it's safe to open up. I definitely see here someone saying, all right, I'm here. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you're going to do next. They're definitely observing you at the moment, trying to figure you out from a distance. And again, this King of Swords might very well be you instead, Gemini. General readings, energies go both ways. Feel free to interpret as it best resonates with your own specific situation. But this is overall what's happening over here. Now, with this Eight of Pentacles, it's clear that whoever this King of Swords is, beside moving towards the other person, they're trying to heal some sort of disappointment. That's what I'm seeing here. They're working for it. Whether it's something that happened within this connection in the past or something that happened in a different connection, this person is not ready to open up and trust right away. They're trying, they're working for it, but they're not ready yet. They are at a point where they think that trust should be earned, and that when you give it away too quickly, you end up disappointed. We see the sun right here, which means that they're seeing the prospect of this being beautiful, of happiness to come their way, but they're afraid that they're going to be blinded by the sun, and they're not trusting potentially their emotions. Possibly this is also someone who wants to earn your trust again, Gemini, and they are aware of the fact that there is an open wound. And the only thing that makes sense to do right now is to come in and talk so that you can heal it together. The more I look into this energy, the more I see someone who wants to go back in time, but someone who's guarded because they know that they might get rejected right away as soon as they walk through the door or as soon as they send a message. That's what they are anticipating from you. And so they keep this need for a resolution inside, closed up in that fortress, because they think there is no way that the situation is going to go anywhere at this point. There are connections that become so powerful, so important in your life, that you can't help but feel good about them and scared about them at the same time, because it's hard to imagine yourself without it in the future. And this is where this person is at this moment in time. Having a hard time envisioning a future without you. It just doesn't make sense in their mind, no matter how hard they try. Now, with this Two of Swords, what we see is that there is a moment coming up which is going to potentially open up a door into the possibility for a conversation to happen. At first, there wasn't anything to decide on because nothing was happening. There wasn't a clear plan on what it was needed to do here. But the more we get into this energy, the farther we get into it, the more we see that this person has set some sort of countdown for themselves. A moment in time in which they told themselves that they would come in, they would send that message, they would finally do it, but not before that moment right there. If this King of Swords is not you, I definitely get the sense that you, Gemini, are not making any move towards this person. And perhaps this is forcing them to reconsider their current position, their current idea of testing you, for example. With the number 2, there is potentially a shift in between one energy to the other. But honestly, all we see right now is just someone standing in front of a crossroad. And I cannot see yet what this person will decide to do, because potentially they haven't decided yet. But the idea with the Six of Swords is to move on from a destructive mind and a destructive mindset so that you can move towards easier times, whether it is together or not. That's the main need. How to do it, it's still up in the air for now. But let's keep exploring this Two of Swords energy, and let's see how it's going to evolve eventually in the near future. I can tell that there is a lot to say. This person has a lot to share with you. And although I don't know yet what that is, it's definitely safe to assume that it's better to let it out, better to take a chance, especially if you are taking a chance towards someone who you consider essential for your future. So let's then look into what's coming next in this situation. Is that conversation going to happen? Is a resolution even possible in between the two of you? How would this connection evolve if you potentially learned how to trust each other once again? It's not an easy task to do, but it's possible if you truly believe that you cannot be with the other person. You cannot build a future without the other person. That will give you the tools and determination needed in order to do it and to do it right. So let's look into it. Let's see what you have coming up and how it's bound to evolve in the next few months, perhaps even in the next few years. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Gemini, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal live reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Gemini. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the upcoming events is the Ace of Pentacles, and together, and the Ace of Cups. And together with these energies, we have seen also the 10 of Pentacles falling on the table, because obviously what we see here is a brand new cycle that I can tell most of you Gemini people out there are not expecting from this person, from this connection. Why? Well, believe in the impossible, which means that right now you think that is impossible and that it's not going to happen. Not from this person. No. Not after the way they have treated you, not after the way they have shown themselves to be very cold, very distant. They don't care about this, but don't they? Look at this. And I mean, these cards, the Star, the Devil, obviously there is a connection there that cannot be broken and won't be broken regardless of what you decide to do here. But nevertheless, there is an attempt. There is an attempt to come in and heal, perhaps, with this Four of Swords. Heal the wounds, fix what was broken. Regardless of who broke it, they want to be accountable right now. But again, given where the reading started from and seeing this now, it feels impossible. I completely understand why you feel that way. But nevertheless, it's going to happen. Doesn't matter what you believe or what you don't believe. This energy comes in and eventually it will put someone in front of a major decision to make at that point. And look how this Two of Swords now is looking at this Ace of Cups. Should I engage? Should I tell them what I want to tell them? Let's see what this is about, because right now I am just speculating. So let's start by clarifying, in fact, this Ace of Cups. I want to see what the emotional energy behind the actual concrete move that we see with the Ace of Pentacles is going to be. What are the motivations? What is this person really thinking right now? What is this new beginning potentially bringing to you emotionally? Oh my God. The Sun. So someone has another ace, why not? Someone has decided, Three of Pentacles, very important, decided to look into the Sun energy and not being scared by it anymore. And what they want to bring to you right now